All right, guys. Again, ignore the trash pile in the back. If you want a brief explanation of why that's there, watch my previous video. I swear I am not a slob. I don't live like this. It frustrates me that I have to have my apartment trashed like this. It sucks. I am not Osmongold. Go look at that video. It has to do with stuff that is not my fault and has nothing to do with me. And no, I can't just clean it up and then make the video for reasons I explained in that video. Regardless, let's move on to the topic at hand. And this is about the PlayStation 5 price increase. And I wanted to talk about this because this is kind of just more proof of what I don't want to be a doomer channel, man. But like, look at the fucking world we live in. Look at the society we live in. Look at where we're headed, dude. Look at where we're going. It's scary shit, man. It's hard to make videos about anything else when it's just like every day new stories and new crap is just coming out. That just proves how much of a dystopia we're heading into, man. It's hard to be optimistic about literally anything at this point. So the PS5 Pro is going up 150 bucks, so that's great. So it's 750 bucks. PS5 Pro is going up from $750 to $900. And the PS5 disc is up to $650, which was $550. I don't know what the Pro, what benefits that gives you. I'm not a console player. The standard PS5 edition with the disc slot is $650 up from $550, and that is kind of funny. Which the digital edition is 500 to 600. I thought it was kind of funny that the PS5 disc edition is now up to $650, which is the same price. It's actually higher than the base PS3 when it came out. You can look this up. I just Googled it. That the PS3 launched for $500 for 20 gigabytes and $600 for 60 respectively. There's a lot of space back then. People who were around back then, I was a lot younger, but I still remember. I've been online for a long time, even when I probably shouldn't have been. The main thing with the PS3 when it launched was that it had a hard time selling because it was too expensive. People didn't want to buy it. Now, there's a lot of caveats that go with that, and that the PS5 or the PS3 when it launched, at least for a couple years, didn't really have shit to play on it. It was like the OG Xbox that was like Halo, and that was all there was. PS3 had like fucking Killzone, and that was all there was on that system for like 2-3 years after it came out. I think Infamous came out like 2 years. It didn't have a whole lot of exclusives. It didn't have a whole lot of games in general. And also, I will say that $600 back then was worth a lot more than it is now. I did the calculations. It won't let me do April, which is when this is going into place, I believe. But if we calculate it, $600 back in December of 2006 is worth $971 now. The PS3 launched for the equivalent of $970 back in 2006 and was raked over the coals for being too expensive. These new price increases put the PS5 at $900, so just under that. So you see the fucking problem here, and it really is more proof of what we're living in, dude. The dystopia that we're living in. You will not be able to own a console. You can probably rent a console. I'm sure that fucking service that rents out PS3 or rents out PS5s, I'm sure that's looking a lot more appealing to more people now. Do you see this dystopia we're heading into? You will own fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. You will own nothing. You will rent everything you own. Well, you won't own it. You will just rent it. You will pay, and it's also to ensure that you never have enough money to save up, so you can never actually buy anything to own yourself. And this is it. This is the world that we're living in. PlayStation, it's now at this pretty much the same price, more or less, that the 2006 series launched, and that got raked over the coals for it. And there's the reason why the PS3 lost that generation, depending on who you ask. So, or why Sony lost that generation. And it does seem sometimes, because I see stuff like this and the increase in graphics cards, and I'm not blaming Sony for this because it's not their fault. They had to. Look at the hardware prices. They have to do something. They have to make money somehow. It's not their fault that fucking RAM is literally fucking out the ass. It's not their fault that the fucking graphics cards are out the ass. It's not their fault that hard drives are out the ass. It's fucking greedy corporate scumbags' fault that would rather fucking sell chips to fucking AI firms because it makes them more money than sell to the fucking customers that want it and that drive the price up. That's who's really to blame for all this. It has nothing to do with Sony. Sony's just doing what they have to. I know I saw a lot of people going after Sony for this and attacking Sony, but it's like, dude, what do you expect them to do? And I'm not even a Sony fanboy. Believe me, I haven't owned a fucking PlayStation in like 10 years. Probably like 15 years at this point. The PS3 was the last one that I owned, and I didn't buy it because I was a kid. My dad bought it for me. It's not really fair to blame them when it's who we really need to be blaming is people like Nvidia, people like AMD, people that are making these the RAM and the hard drives that would rather sell the AI shit and fuck over their actual established loyal customer base, all to chase that bottom dollar. Again, because like I said in my video, it's not enough to make money. They have to make all the money. All the money that they could possibly make. Otherwise, the shareholders can't buy another yacht and they get pissy. So they're doing what they have to, and it's not their fault. And sometimes I feel like I'm on a different planet when I talk about like how people are getting priced out and how gaming's not a hobby for everyone anymore. Because if you're poor, you can't afford, just like everything else. Just like everything else is becoming fucking untenable for poor people. If you're poor, you can't. It's not tenable for you. $900, dude. That's fucking so much money, dude. It would take me probably like 3 months to be able to save up that much and be able to spend it and still have enough money so if my car breaks or some other emergency expense comes up, I can still afford it. Like, and that's not even getting any games. You're not talking about any games that you're getting for the fucking thing. You have to pay for online if you're playing on console. Like, this shit is ridiculous, dude. Again, it's like at $900, you might as well just get a PC at that point. I don't know what advantages the Pro has compared to the regular edition, but you know, I mean, at least $600 is like, okay, I guess. I mean, you can't really build a PC for that anymore, so even a PC with his hardware is old is what the PS5 has in it, which is really sad. And you know next generation is going to be pushed back, too, because of this. Not that anyone's really crying for it. Dude, people can't even afford the current consoles. What makes you think people are going to be able to afford, as evidenced by the lower sales numbers than previous generations? They can't afford the fucking consoles that are out now, let alone any new consoles that come out. They're going to be like fucking $2,000 or something. And sometimes when I talk about this stuff, I feel like I'm in a different fucking world, dude. Because, like, there's a lot of fucking poor people in this country and all across the world. I know there is, but I go into, like, I saw a Reddit thread where they were talking about this, and people were making the point, like, yeah, gaming's not really a cheap hobby anymore. Like, I don't understand. And people were arguing against it, saying, like, oh, well, I'm not kidding you. There was this fucking idiot in that thread that was like, oh, well, I spent $2,000 at the racetrack yesterday. Gaming's real cheap compared to that. I was like, so you're rich then. So you're rich. Great. So no one's fucking asking you. No one's asking you if you're spending $2,000 at the racetrack. It's no big fucking deal, and it's just another fucking Tuesday for you. No one's asking you, all right? Obviously, this isn't going to affect you. You're fucking rich, all right? No one gives a fuck about what you have to say, all right? Shut the fuck up. There was another guy in that same thread that was like, oh, I just had to spend $10,000 to get my BMW repaired because I'm a car guy. It's like, again, so you're rich, all right? No one gives a fuck about you. Obviously, this doesn't affect you. God, man, it's like, it's so frustrating to see these people talk about that shit like, oh, it's not expensive. I spent fucking $6,000 on Warhammer last year. And it's like, great, you have money. Most people don't. The economy sucks. The world sucks. Like, why can't you get that through your fucking goddamn thick fucking rich head that people don't have fucking money now? Yeah, it's like these people are out of touch. I get they're on Reddit, so they're probably living in California. They're probably California liberals anyway. And if you're living in California, you're probably either homeless or rich as is. So yeah, that's frustrating when you see people defending the price increase and still, even after shit like this, and the prices have just gone out the ass, people still trying to say, oh, it's a cheap hobby. It's again, relatively compared to most other hobbies, it's a cheap hobby. I spent $500 on a golf club set. Again, even then, a golf club set, $500, that's about equivalent to the fucking PC space. You spend that for a fucking hard drive at this point. Like, it frustrates me to no end when I see people that have a fucking shit ton of money probably like, what's the problem? What's the problem? I don't see a problem. I can just blow fucking $2,000 on a graphic card. Like, it literally doesn't do anything to my net worth because I'm rich. Why can't everyone else do that? What's the issue? because of the fucking getting put out of work because of AI and get priced out of fucking everything in the world because of inflation, dude. That's why. Look, I just wanted to make this video commenting on the price increase because it kind of hammers home a lot of the points that I make on this channel. And I hate to be a doomer channel and like constantly make negative videos, even though I know it gets clicks and all this other stuff. But like, dude, when you see shit like this, and like I said in my other video, it's just constant fucking negative news stories. And it's like, if it fucking pisses me off to this degree, I'm gonna make a video about it. Cause like, I don't have anyone else to talk about this shit with. No one else wants to listen to me fucking cry and ramble. And I know I'm not the only one being affected. I know I'm not the only one being pissed off by this, dude. And by being priced out of my favorite fucking hobby. The hobby that I grew up with and the hobby that I love because of greedy fucking scumbag CEOs that want another super yacht, dude. I know I'm not the only fucking person that's frustrated about this. That's it for this video. You know, if you agree, like, if you think I'm just being stupid, if you want to be a fucking corporate shill that sucks cocks for millionaires, you know, you can do that in my comment section. I don't fucking care. It's engagement either way. You know, state your opinion. And you can like this video, dislike. You can subscribe if you want more fucking unhinged rants like this. Because I mean, if the direction we're headed, there's probably more to come, dude. I'm gonna keep making videos like this as long as shit continues to suck and be negative and horrible for pretty much just for poor people. All right, because I gotta express my opinion somehow. My frustration. I'm so frustrated by all this all the time. It's annoying. Yeah, that's it for this video. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube stuff. Until next time, this is Unfiltered Ascent. Signing out. Thanks for watching, guys.